Morning people, as you can see it's snowing. It's Saturday, 9th of December and it's snowing. So, just going to go for a walk. You have to excuse the camera shake. I'm filming this on my phone, I'm just holding my phone in my hand. Just a quick decision to go out and have a walk before I get called into work. I'm on call for work. So I just thought I'd try and get out and enjoy myself a little bit before I might have to go into work and do some gritting. So anyway, we'll go for a walk. Liddell Net Reserve. I'm heading down in towards the Nature Reserve now. This you can see there now is a BMX track. It's not been in long that actually. They built that about 6 months ago to give kids something to do. But it's not being used in this weather. So I'm going to head down here now. This is part of Liddell Net Reserve. This is the old railway lines. It used to be a railway track that used to basically come. This used to be the railway. It used to come up and down here. I think it was disused in 1967, something like that. You know, they did away with it basically. It's now a nature reserve. So it's cold, but it's lovely. I'm just dreading being phoned into work. I don't really want to go into work today. I don't normally work weekends, but when the weather's bad, we're on call for gritting the park and keeping the park moving basically. Work on a retail park, as some of you know. Maintain the park. It's my job to keep everything moving and keep the park maintained, and part of that is gritting it. So we're on call 24/7 in winter time. Anyway, hopefully we won't get a phone call just yet. We enjoy some of this wintry weather. It's nice to get out. Give you a bit of a look round. I love it down here. I live quite close to it. It's basically on my doorstep. I walk out my front door and walk down into this. It's lovely. I've done a video on this before, you know, looking at the actual nature reserve. There's not much to see really down here. It's a path. It's a path that goes all the way down, lined with some trees on this side and bushes on the other one really. Trees and bushes. I'll just show you if we can see it down here. Just bear with me guys, it's very slippy here. Down there, I don't know if you can quite make it out on camera. There, that's a river. It's right down there. That's Spodden River, if anybody's interested. I can't get my words up this morning. I'm a bit tongue tied. But yeah, that's the river Spod. So let's keep walking. I've been walking for about 10 minutes now. If you look over here, there's a bit of a dip down here. The ground actually dips away down that way, sort of thing, and there's plenty of trees in there. Peaceful, lovely. You can't really do a camp in here. For one, it's normally, well, as you can just see over that direction, it's normally full of water in here. It's quite swampy. But for two, you're right outside the main path, and it's normally full of dog walkers and people. And there's no way you would not be seen down there, even in summertime. You know, you'll be seen in there, you get dogs running down. And it's a lovely place. As I say, it's right on my doorstep this, I can walk out my house and right into here. As you can see all around, it's a lot of trees. There's a guy right in the distance up there, walking down towards me. And I think there's some coming up. There's a bit of a gate down here. And I think there's some heading my way up here, so I'm going to switch off for now and get back to you. I'll just give you a bit of a tip. When you're walking on a path that's covered in snow like this, It's all, as you can see, it's all covered in snow all the way up. What happens is you get potholes in the path that fill with water. This is a gravel path, but you still get potholes and it fills with water and it freezes and it basically snow over the top of it. You don't realise there's water underneath it and you end up sliding. I mean, I've just nearly slipped myself further up. So I always try and walk towards the edge, like where the grass is and the path. I try and walk on the edge. There's less chance of getting a pothole on the edge than you have in the middle of the path. Here's an example. There, I don't know if you can hear that. That is really, it's just ice. It's froze solid. And if you were to stand on that and slip and hurt yourself down here, chances are right now it'd be a while before everybody found you. So just be careful. Just try and walk on the edge of a path. You know, on the actual edge. I'm walking on the edge now. As you can hear it under my feet. I'm walking on the grass rather than stand right in the middle of the path and slip. So yeah, it's a bit of a tip for you. Now then, I've just come across this water here a couple of weeks ago. I was putting steps in up the banking. I've actually camped up that hill up there. I've actually had the tarp up and had a brew and something to eat up there. Peaceful, because the old bridge that runs across there is out of commission. It's been blocked off the either end because it's basically unsafe. But it's looking like they're going to put a step up the banking up to there, which then cancels out me camping up there because you get dog walkers and everybody else going up that way. So to find somewhere else. But anyway, I'll keep walking down here, get to this side of the path, away from the ice, and we'll keep going. I've come to a bit of open space here now. Up in the front of us there, that hill there is called Bluebell Hill, because obviously, you know, in the summertime it's full of bluebells. This is like a bit of a picnic area with some tables over in the distance. You can see them here and over here. And again, there's a river. It's actually, you know, slightly wider here now than it was further up. It's quite fast flowing river at times. This the river spot it runs into the river road. I have fished this river a couple of times. Had a few nice brown trout out of it, even though you're not really supposed to be fishing it. But, well, I pay my rod licence and membership fees. I don't see what I'm doing pulling a couple of fish out of the river. I mean, I put them back, I don't kill them, I put them back. I'll take them out, have a look at them, enjoy looking at them and put them back in. So we'll have a walk over at bridge now. I'll have to be very careful here now because it's slippy. But as you can see again, the river. Quite brown today, this river. I expect it to be quite clear really. When you have a bad frost it normally clears it all up. But very brown today, which is not ideal fishing conditions because basically the fish can't see your bait. But we'll not be fishing today. So I've actually, I'm not sure I put a video on YouTube once, I've actually been all down here. It's like a bit of a woodland down there. But again, you're right outside of this path as you can see. And it's absolutely hammered with people this. Come spring, summer, you'll not move down here for people and dogs. So trying to get any privacy down here is just, it's just not happening. Here's the duck pond. It's all frozen over. Got a solitary duck just sat there on the ice. I've done a bit of sneaky fishing on here as well. I mean, there's no sign saying you can't fish here, but it's part of a nature reserve, so chances are you're not supposed to fish here. But I've been down here a couple of times early morning and wet my fishing line, so to speak. this duck thinks I've got nothing for you, pal. Thinks I've got something to eat. I never thought I could have brought a bit of bread. I never thought, really. Yeah, and the river runs down the back of here, runs across, runs all the, well, it runs right down into Rochdale. But must have been a severe frost, really, to ice this over. I can't remember the last time I've seen it like this, really. Well, yeah, it's lovely down here. It's absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. In any season, winter, spring, summer, autumn, it's stunning. And I'm so lucky to live outside of it. It's just a shame that everybody else enjoys it as much as I do. Because trying to find a secluded spot, a quiet spot down here, is near impossible. Apart from like a winter's day like this. I mean, I've seen 2 people up to now, and I've been walking now just short of an hour, really, because I've come all the way around and come back to this spot just to show you this. It's lovely. I know I keep saying it, but I love nature. I love being out in it. I love looking in it. I just love it. Just listen to that. Just the odd bird singing. Wood pigeon just gone past. Now, is that not heaven? Beautiful, isn't it? You can't buy that, can you? I mean, all the money in the world, you can't buy that, can you? Look at it. I'm a sad old get, aren't I? But I just love it. The older I get, the more I have, the more respect I have for nature and my surroundings and people, basically. Yeah. I'm like you guys, I just love being out and about, and all you ask for is a bit of peace and tranquility, and to be left alone, really, in doing what you're doing. I don't mind talking to people, I don't mind, bumping into people, but when you want to set up a little bit of a camp and have a brew, you just want to be on your own, don't you, and chill out with your thoughts and, enjoy nature, be a part of it. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on. I'll carry on filming somewhere else. Well, it looks like the council's been doing a bit of coppicing around here. There's a pile of logs in front of me, and there's some further down that way. Been cut quite a while looking at them. But they'll be handy, split, make a nice little campfire. I've been making bits of barriers and fencing out of branches and twigs and stuff. So yeah, it's nice to see they're doing a bit of work, really. I'm trying to look after the place. I think you've seen these before. They're like trees that have been carved into statues. Good, aren't they? Oh. I've spent half my life down here, to be honest. I've been coming down here since I was a kid. We used to go camping when we were kids and having a fire, lighting fires and fishing and out and about. I've always been an out and about sort of person, really. But yeah, I love it here. I know I keep saying it, but I do love it. Right, I'm going to take you up these steps and then up another set of steps and have a look at another pond. This might be of interest to somebody. This is a really old cherry tree. The one sticking at the banking there. And according to this, it was shown on the OS map in the map circular 1851. So they reckon this tree was around in 1851, and they've now put some fencing around it to protect it. But I mean, That fence has only been put around in the last 6 months. So they must have only just found this now on this ordnance survey map showing this tree in 1851 and decided to protect it. Well, it's a big old cherry tree. And I've walked under that thousands of times because this is a path that I'd use to come up here to go fishing on here. This is Broadleywood Fishing Pond or Lodge. You see it says private fishing, but I'm actually a member of this, so we're allowed to fish it. And there's carp, bream, tench, roach, perch, gudgeon. You know, there's a good variety of fishing here, but they're hard to catch, very hard to catch. But I've had many happy hours sat up here fishing, and when I turn around and look down, it's like woodland all around me, you know. So it's a nice place to come, even if you don't catch any fish. As you can see all the way around, it's a lovely spot to be. And it's summertime again. It's hammered with people sitting around having picnics, kids playing, dogs jumping in water. You know, which you know, dogs jumping in water ruins it when you're trying to fish, but you get inconsiderate people who just chuck a ball in and let the dog go in and you're trying to, you know, catch your fish. But you have it to live with, don't you? Well, yeah, this is Broadley Pond in Whitworth, and it's a beautiful spot, absolutely beautiful. There's a car park at the bottom there, as you can see, with cars on it. Well, one car on it, 2 cars on it. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? As I keep saying, I'm lucky. I live right local to this, you know, walking distance. Well, I've walked today. So, and I'll just take you around here. You're not going to see it, but I'll try and show you whereabouts we are in case anybody wants to ever check it out themselves. This whole road here, if you go up that road in front of us there, leads up to farmland and what they call Liddell Net, or rural area, little village. Lovely place. In fact, my mother, when she was a child, used to live up there. When she were born up there, actually. And this is why I know this area quite well. So, right, I'm going to turn it off because my hand's dropping off now. It's that cold. So, see you. I'll just walk back from the Broadley Pond. So there's a nature reserve in the bottom. Here, Liddell. It's stunning. The snow's getting thicker and heavier, and I'm waiting for the dreaded phone call to go to work. So I can't enjoy it as much as I'd like to, because I'm just, you know, at the back of my mind I'm waiting for this phone to ring. But I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you're out enjoying yourself, doing what you do. I hope you get some videos on and I can have a look at them. So I do look forward to seeing your videos. You know, Mike from Black Country Woodsman, love your videos, mate. Cyclist James and your Woodland Life channel, fantastic, mate, love them. I find them interesting. Yeah, I enjoy looking at what other people are doing, what they get up to, and it inspires me to get out and do a little bit more, and I don't know, maybe a bit more adventurous. Even though I'm an old fart, I'm getting on now, you know, I'm getting a bit older now, but I still like to get out. So yeah, get some more videos on, guys. Let's have a look. I look forward to seeing them. So I'm going to walk up this way now and head towards like the main road, if you will, and walk back the main road route, which is not interesting to film, so I'm not going to film it. It'd be boring for you guys. So I might do a little bit more filming when I get past the main road. We'll see. So let's see. Right, we'll walk all the way around now, guys. Done about a 3-mile trip. Walk back the main road way, which is up in that direction. I've come back down towards the Liddell Net Reserve, and I'm going to head home now and get something to eat. Bacon and egg muffins, I think. Sounds good. There's part of the old Albert Mill, is that? Used to be a big mill at the side of this building there, and they've knocked it down and they're clearing all the land now and clearing the building. So it'll be interesting to see what they build on there. I should imagine it'll be houses. And yeah, I'm going to walk back up this way now. And we're basically back to where we started from. I only live up here, a bit further down. So I've been an enjoyable walk as that. About 3 miles. It stopped snowing now, but there's more to come. I've looked on my phone, on weather report, and there's some more snow to come, and tomorrow is supposed to be really bad. So no doubt I will be working tomorrow. I've not had a phone call yet to go into work, which is a bonus. So what I might do is go and have some dinner. It's getting about dinner time now. Have some dinner and come back out if I get a chance. But yeah, we're back to where we started now. There's a BMX track in front of us coming up. That's what they call the kick pitch, where kids can play football. And like a bit of a small park, this, on the edge of the Net Reserve. But yeah, there's a BMX track, pump track, a jump track, whatever they call it, pump track, just in the sign. But yeah, we're back to where we started. So we've been all the way around, and then right down there to Ely, and walk back the main roadway. So I'm going to head off home now. Bacon and egg muffins, brown sauce, cup of tea. Sounds good. Right, hope you enjoyed this little walk as much as I have, and I'll sign off now and see you again. Ta-ra. Right, we're out again, here Liddell. Come with my daughter Sam. Hi Sam.
Hello everyone.
We've got the stove going. Have a nice brew now. Got the wood gas stove going, alcohol burner inside it, as you can see. Kettle's on. We're going to have a nice hot chocolate on a winter's afternoon. Right, speak to you. There we go. Nice cup of hot chocolate. Alcohol still's burning. Sam's enjoying hers. Can't beat getting out. Winter's afternoon. Stops snowing. Quite mild actually, isn't it? It's quite mild, isn't it?
Yeah, it's warm. Yeah.
And a bit of a trek back home. Did the wooded path and slipping down the bankings, but it's all been worth it. A quick look round of our surroundings. Not as much to see. Here the door right down in the bottom on the banking, right down there. We've put the banking on a sheltered path really. Right, I'll get my brew and carry on. We've now got some ducks running along on the frozen pond. You've come for now lads, I ain't got no. Unless you want a cup of hot chocolate. And 3 more over there.
Oh. That one's, they're not daft flying.
No, they're flying over here.
Oh.
They're all flying now. Off they go.